it's time for another update on stuff. I'm actually a little behind on doing these videos. I like to try to get one out at least once a week, and didn't quite pull that off. It's been a little over a week since I did one, so not much more than over a week, but still. I was hoping to get one up earlier in the week, and I just kind of kept putting it off. But anyway, so stuff I'm working on. Here is Corpse 432's Hobo Myers. I actually had to restart this figure. The base figure I'd gotten for it, after I'd sanded it all down and stuff, the joints were screwy. And, I'll probably end up using that figure for my own crap, but I don't want to send it off to somebody who's buying it and risk it being defective in any way, because that would just suck. So I got another figure, sanded it down like 2 days ago. I've been sculpting it last 24 hours or so there's a lot more work to go on it, but I don't anticipate it taking too terribly long. I think I got a nice start so far. And just the basic outline of the clothes. Obviously, it's going to be brought out with the side parts and given more of the shape of the coveralls. I just started the mask. There's really not much to show on that yet. But it's coming together. It's kind of hard to judge it at this stage because it looks a little weird. But it is in the works. It is slightly delayed, unfortunately, but it's coming. So keep an eye out for that. Hope to have that pretty soon. Next up is, you guys tired of seeing, Madman Mars? I don't know, I kind of, lost motivation for this project for a little while. I'm not really sure why. It's just been kind of hard to work on lately. I'm not really sure why I haven't really felt like working on him. But I got a little bit of his pants sculpted, did a couple extra touch-ups here, and, I scalped all that fake hair off of him, and I'm now sculpting hair. Started with the beard and the eyebrow, and gotta do the mustache and all the hair up top on top of his head. And already I feel like it looks better. I was gonna try to mess with the other hair. I was gonna keep trying to go with it and at least get him totally haired before I decided I didn't want to do it. But I stuck it on there, and I realized his beard was so bushy you couldn't see any of these parts here. And that kind of bugged me, because I did spend a decent amount of time sculpting this stuff, and it felt like just a shame to cover it up. So, going with the sculpted beard, a little more controlled. And we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be a little bit better. I think, actually, once the head looks a little more completed, I think I'll want to finish the rest of the figure. So it'll probably be good motivation for myself to actually get this guy done. And, last little thing to update. I'm kind of flying through this one today. I pretty much finished Cropsy. I think that's part of the reason I've had trouble working on the Madman Mars figure, is because for some reason I started working on it. I was like, yeah, you need a Cropsy to go with it, because those two movies are kind of similar, Friday the 13th-ish movies, kind of underrated 80s slasher movies. And I felt like they needed to be almost like a set together. And I guess I just wanted to do Cropsy more, so he's pretty much done. I got it's a little weird to paint because he is kind of wearing black clothes, black jacket and black pants and a black shirt, and he's just a very dark figure. I don't know how well he's turning up here, but I did kind of give it more of a gray for the underclothing, and like an overtone of gray, and there's brown and dirt. I still gotta do a little extra dirt and stuff and clean up a lot of the paint, because I ran out of super glue to coat the joints. So the paint just keeps rubbing off the joints every time I move them, so I gotta pick some of that up. But you can see his pants or his jacket are all weathered up and grimy, holes torn in it. Real working shears. Don't really cut anything. I've tried. I've been thinking about sharpening them. Zoom in on the face. Camera's not wanting to zoom today. I'm really happy with the face. I think it came out well. I think it looks a lot like him. I gave a gloss to the eyes and the mouth. You can see here, there's the kind of cratery looking deformities back there. The neck is also all torn up and burnt and scarred. And he was actually a really simple figure just because of how much of the jacket I was able to use. I think I said last time I wanted to resculpt the arms. I decided against it. Now that it's painted in all one color, I think it looks pretty good. I think I need to glue down these parts a little better to get the effect to look right. But, you know, pretty much completed on him. And I think he's looking pretty good. And once I get the Madman Mars done, I don't know, I'll probably make myself another Victor Crowley. And I want to redo the Leslie Vernon that I have. And maybe do a couple others and kind of have the cult slasher display, like, section of my collection there. The kind of underground slashers. And, but that's about it for now. It's kind of a short update today, but I don't know, I feel like this last 2 weeks, I think mostly I'll blame it on Halloween, but I've been just kind of, you know, having to do other stuff and haven't really gotten around to getting as much work done as I would have liked to. But I'm trying to get back on track, get some more stuff done, get some projects finished. I am still taking commissions if anybody is wanting anything. There's one more thing. The Part 4 Jason figure is still available. Just make an offer on it if you want it. Like I said, I'll let it go fairly inexpensively. Just make an offer. As I said before, I'm going to redo the mask if I sell it, because the mask is pretty lame. But I'll redo one that looks much better. Look at the face again. And as I said in my last video, this guy is definitely not an example of my current level of work. But it is a decent little figure. I was pretty proud of it when I made it. And as I said last time, if you're missing this guy for your collection, like the Mezco one or something like that, which is so hard to find now, this guy's a pretty decent little substitute to have in there for the time being. And I'll let him go for a pretty good price. So just PM me on YouTube about it, and we'll talk about it. So that's about it for now. I hope to be back with another update fairly soon, and I'll see you then. Bye.